Oh, my fair knight. What are you doing out here? Keeping watch? From what? The deer and the owls? The rest of the kingdom doesn't have a clue of our whereabouts, so I doubt any bandits would be following us. Only you, me, and my father have an idea of where we are headed. You know, you should come and rest. It's getting late, and we still have miles to go in the morning. Well, if you're not going to, then I'll just join you out here. I need just as much rest as you do. So, if you're going to stay out here, then so am I. I'm not stubborn. Your attitude has rubbed off on me. Oh, it's nothing. I've just missed you. You know. I've barely gotten to see you these past few weeks. I don't know if a few chaste glances in the courtyard truly counts as seeing you. It's just nice to be able to be near you. To be able to do this. Oh, my fair knight. I just wish I could kiss you in the daylight. It's just a shame that the only witnesses to my affection for you is the moon. Sometimes this is just a silly fantasy, but I think about if we met in different circumstances. Maybe if I were born into a family of bakers, and you the child of a blacksmith up the road. I could take you on proper dates. I could take you on a picnic on a hill that overlooks the sea. I would be able to take you to the summer festival and see you dressed up in solstice's sunlight. We could just be normal people. No crown, no royal oath, no duties. Yes, I know it wouldn't be possible. That's why it's just a fantasy. I'm not actually asking you to leave your post and run away with me. I know how much it meant to your family when you got knighted. It doesn't make sense why you would give so much for a kingdom that doesn't care about you. What do I mean? I've sat in enough of my father's meetings with the military leaders to know that they just do not care about you knights. You are the pawns in their game of chess, and they will happily sacrifice if it meant helping their own greater good. Yes, I know you pledged an oath to the kingdom, but for God's sake, you were only 14. Why should they be asking children to be signing away their lives to be a cog in this gilded machine? I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the system, and I care about you. And I do wish you were not put in so much danger. I know you wouldn't give up your... I do know about having duties. What do you think it means to be royalty? I know I talked about leaving duties. I couldn't just drop everything on a whim. It was just some silly fantasy. I know that if I left, I would be a traitor to the kingdom and, even worse, a disappointment to my father. I must put the kingdom first. That's why we're on this trip after all. You weren't told. The whole point of this trip is to meet a potential suitor for the neighboring kingdom. I know. You think I'm happy about this arrangement? I'd rather be elsewhere than going to some snobbish kingdom to meet some royal that cares more about how much land our kingdom has than if I can even speak. I don't know if I'll have to marry the suitor, or if my father just wants me to talk with them, but I think the hope is that eventually we will join our lands. No, it's not ideal, but it's for the good of our kingdom. How am I being a hypocrite? The kingdom has given everything for me, so I should give everything in return. This duty has been placed onto me to represent the kingdom, and a duty I must bear. The people look to me as a beacon of hope. I am their future. I'm not a pawn like you. You're one of many knights that may come and go, while there's only one of me. Sure, my parents could just have more kids, but look, it's already set that I'm going to be married and this is final. Nothing you or I say will be able to change that. I do care about you. It's just that I will always put the kingdom first, no matter what, even if that means setting aside my personal feelings. If it were up to me, I'd have someone else fall in line for the throne, and I would make sure you never had to put your life on the front lines ever again. But maybe we're fools for thinking this could work. I did fight for us. At least, I tried to. Oh yeah? What else could I have done? Begged and pleaded with my father to let me sacrifice the betterment of the kingdom for romance. What kind of a selfish person would I be if I asked that? As unfortunate as it is, our fates have been sealed the moment I was born, and the moment you swore that oath. And maybe in another life, we would just be two people. No responsibilities and no duties. But this is who we are, and how foolish of us to think that we could be together, and our fates were destined. Look, I think I should go to bed. You should too, so we can both be rested and take off in the morning. I'll be in my tent, if you need me. And for what it's worth, I truly am sorry, my love. I wish we were under better circumstances.